Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. A Life of Reinvention. Arnold Schwarzenegger stands as one of the most recognizable figures of the modern era, an icon whose career spans bodybuilding, blockbuster cinema, business, and politics. His remarkable journey from a small village in Austria to global superstardom exemplifies ambition, discipline, and reinvention. Early life and rise in bodybuilding. Born on July 30, 1947, in Thal, Austria, Schwarzenegger grew up with limited means but harbored big dreams from an early age. Fascinated by strength and physical perfection, he began weight training as a teenager. His unwavering dedication propelled him into competitive bodybuilding, where he became a phenomenon. By age 20, he won the Mr. Universe title, becoming the youngest champion in the competition's history. He would go on to win Mr. Olympia 7 times, cementing his legacy as one of the greatest bodybuilders of all time. His charisma and revolutionary training philosophies transformed him into a global ambassador for the sport. Hollywood stardom. Schwarzenegger moved to the United States in 1968, determined to conquer Hollywood. Despite initial language barriers and skepticism from studio executives, his persistence paid off. He achieved his breakthrough with the documentary Pumping Iron, 1977, which showcased his personality and competitive edge. His leading role in Conan the Barbarian, 1982, introduced him as an action hero, but it was The Terminator, 1984, directed by James Cameron, that made him a cinema legend. His portrayal of the relentless cyborg assassin became one of film history's most iconic roles. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, he headlined a long list of box office hits, including Predator, 1987, Total Recall, 1990, Terminator 2, Judgment Day, 1991, True Lies, 1994, Kindergarten Cop, 1990. His unique blend of physical presence, humor, and memorable one-liners made him a defining figure of the action genre. Business success. Beyond entertainment, Schwarzenegger has displayed a sharp business mind. He invested early in real estate, restaurants, and fitness-focused ventures, building a substantial personal fortune long before he reached movie superstardom. His entrepreneurial success is often cited as one of Hollywood's most impressive financial journeys. Political career. In 2003, Schwarzenegger entered the political arena, running for governor of California during the state's historic recall election. With broad public appeal and a message centered on reform, he won decisively. He served as the 38th governor of California from 2003 to 2011. During his tenure, he focused on environmental legislation, economic recovery efforts, health reform initiatives, and bipartisan cooperation. He became known globally for his environmental advocacy, championing renewable energy and climate policy, philanthropy, and later work. After leaving office, Schwarzenegger returned to acting and continued his activism. He established the R20 regions of climate action, supported after-school programs, and participated in numerous charitable efforts related to health, fitness, and education. He has also authored books, including autobiographies and training guides, sharing insights on discipline, leadership, and personal development. Legacy. Arnold Schwarzenegger remains a symbol of unwavering ambition and reinvention. From bodybuilding stages to Hollywood sets and government offices, he has consistently broken barriers and reshaped the boundaries of what one individual can achieve. His life story continues to inspire millions who believe in the power of determination and the pursuit of greatness. Arnold Schwarzenegger. The unstoppable journey of a global icon. Arnold Schwarzenegger's life is a testament to the power of vision, relentless work ethic, and the courage to reinvent oneself. As a bodybuilding champion, Hollywood superstar, successful entrepreneur, and former governor of California, Schwarzenegger has shaped multiple industries and inspired generations worldwide. Early life in Austria. Arnold Alois Schwarzenegger was born on July 30, 1947, in Thal, a small village near Graz, Austria. Growing up in modest circumstances, he discovered early on that he wanted more out of life than what his surroundings offered. Despite a strict upbringing, Schwarzenegger developed an extraordinary sense of ambition. At the age of 14, he decided that he wanted to become the greatest bodybuilder in the world, a dream many saw as impossible for a boy from rural Austria. His early dedication included intense training sessions, strict diets, and studying bodybuilding idols such as Reg Park. By his late teens, his potential was unmistakable. The making of a bodybuilding legend. Schwarzenegger's competitive career began rapidly. He earned the Mr. Junior Europe title in 1965, and just a year later, he became the youngest Mr. Universe ever. His massive frame, symmetry, and stage charisma set him apart. From 1970 to 1975, and again in 1980, Schwarzenegger dominated the Mr. Olympia stage, winning 7 titles. His presence transformed bodybuilding from a niche subculture into a global mainstream phenomenon. His rivalry with fellow competitor Lou Ferrigno, showcased in the documentary Pumping Iron, 1977, became one of the most iconic stories in fitness history. Even after retiring from competition, Schwarzenegger remained deeply involved in bodybuilding, promoting the Arnold Sports Festival, which has grown into one of the largest multi-sport events in the world. From iron to film, conquering Hollywood. Schwarzenegger's move to the United States in 1968 marked the beginning of a bold new chapter. He took English classes, acting lessons, and worked tirelessly to break into the film industry. Casting directors initially doubted his chances due to his accent, muscular build, and long surname, but Schwarzenegger's persistence paid off. His early roles included Stay Hungry, 1976, which earned him a Golden Globe for New Star of the Year. But his true breakout came with Conan the Barbarian, 1982. This fantasy epic showcased his physicality and screen presence, propelling him into action stardom. The Terminator, 1984, in James Cameron's sci-fi masterpiece, Schwarzenegger delivered a chilling performance that gave the world the unforgettable line, "I'll be back." The film became a global hit and established Schwarzenegger as a leading action hero. Over the next 2 decades, he headlined dozens of blockbusters, including Commando, 1985, Predator, 1987, The Running Man, 1987, Total Recall, 1990, Kindergarten Cop, 1990, Terminator 2, Judgment Day, 1991, True Lies, 1994. His performances blended brute strength with comedic timing and charm, creating one of cinema's most memorable personas. Entrepreneurship and investments. Long before he became a superstar, Schwarzenegger proved himself a savvy businessman. He invested earnings from bodybuilding and early acting jobs into real estate, becoming a millionaire before his major Hollywood roles. Restaurants and fitness-related businesses, sports nutrition and apparel brands. His business acumen played a key role in his financial independence, allowing him to pursue bold career changes. Political career. Governor of California in 2003. Schwarzenegger made headlines by announcing his candidacy for governor of California during a live television appearance on The Tonight Show. Running as a Republican with broad bipartisan appeal, he won the special recall election in a landslide. Achievements as governor: championed environmental reforms, including pioneering climate initiatives, worked to stabilize the state's budget during economic challenges, promoted health and education programs, including after-school initiatives, advocated for political cooperation in a polarized environment. He was re-elected in 2006, serving until 2011. Even after leaving office, Schwarzenegger remained an influential voice in climate policy, launching global initiatives and speaking at major international forums. Philanthropy and personal endeavors. Schwarzenegger's charitable efforts span decades. He has supported after-school programs for youth, the Special Olympics, inspired by his connection to the Kennedy family, Climate Action Foundation's Veterans Causes Health and Fitness Education. He has authored several books, including the New Encyclopedia of Modern Bodybuilding and the memoir Total Recall. In recent years, he has returned to acting, continued promoting fitness, and built a large online following with motivational content, speeches, and personal insights. Legacy. Arnold Schwarzenegger's influence extends far beyond his achievements. He embodies the idea that reinvention is possible at any stage of life. Whether lifting weights in a small Austrian gym, battling aliens on the big screen, or leading California's government, he has proven that vision, combined with relentless effort, can reshape one's destiny. His life story remains a powerful inspiration for dreamers, athletes, entrepreneurs, and anyone who strives to overcome limits. A deeper look into Arnold Schwarzenegger's multifaceted legacy. Arnold Schwarzenegger's life has unfolded across several distinct eras, each marked by bold transitions, unwavering commitment, and a relentless desire to evolve. Beyond bodybuilding, acting, and politics, his story is also one of personal growth, cultural influence, and global impact. Personal life and influences. Schwarzenegger's personal journey has been as public as his professional one. In 1986, he married journalist and author Maria Shriver, a member of the Kennedy family. Their union connected him to one of America's most prominent political dynasties. Together, they had 4 children: Catherine, Christina, Patrick, and Christopher. Their separation in 2011, following widely publicized personal issues, marked a challenging period for Schwarzenegger. Despite this, he has emphasized his commitment to maintaining strong relationships with all his children and continues to appear publicly with them. In recent years, he has also embraced the role of grandfather. Schwarzenegger often credits his parents, his mentors, and his early bodybuilding idols, especially Reg Park, for shaping his values of discipline, mental toughness, and ambition. Fitness philosophy and impact on global culture. Few individuals have shaped modern fitness culture as profoundly as Arnold Schwarzenegger. His training methods, competitive charisma, and larger-than-life personality helped bring weightlifting into the mainstream. He introduced millions to the idea that physical fitness could be a path to confidence and personal transformation. Key contributions to fitness culture. The Arnold Sports Festival. Starting as a small bodybuilding show in 1989, it has grown into one of the largest multi-sport festivals globally, hosting events such as strongman competitions, martial arts, gymnastics, and more. Publications and educational work. His books, including the New Encyclopedia of Modern Bodybuilding, remain foundational texts for serious athletes. Motivational influence. His speeches, interviews, and quotes, such as "Stay hungry, no shortcuts," and "You can't climb the ladder of success with your hands in your pockets," have become cultural touchstones. He has also been an early advocate for balanced health, promoting training, nutrition, and recovery long before it became a mainstream lifestyle. Political philosophy and leadership style. Schwarzenegger's political career was marked by pragmatism rather than strict party ideology. He often described himself as a California Republican, fiscally conservative but socially moderate and strongly pro-environment. Core principles: he promoted environmental responsibility. Schwarzenegger was instrumental in pushing California toward renewable energy leadership. He signed landmark climate legislation and often emphasized that environmental protection and economic growth could go hand in hand. Bipartisanship: he frequently criticized political gridlock and urged political leaders to focus on long-term solutions. Public health and education reform: he championed after-school programs and measures aimed at improving public well-being. Economic balance: Schwarzenegger took office during budget crises and worked to stabilize state finances through reform and cooperation. Even after leaving office, he continued speaking globally about climate issues and civic engagement, reinforcing his role as a statesman beyond American politics. Returned to Hollywood and later projects. After completing his governorship, Schwarzenegger returned to acting with enthusiasm. Although the landscape of action films had evolved, he remained a beloved figure in the genre. He appeared in The Expendables series, The Last Stand, 2013, Escape Plan, 2013, Terminator Genesis, 2015, Terminator Dark Fate, 2019. He also took on roles in television, including the Netflix series Fubar, marking his first leading role in a scripted TV show. Beyond film, he has produced documentaries, supported international sports events, and remained active in public speaking engagements, focusing on leadership, motivation, and climate action. A voice for global causes, Schwarzenegger has increasingly used his platform to advocate for climate action. He founded the Schwarzenegger Institute for State and Global Policy, promoting sustainable energy, environmental education, and research. He often delivers keynote speeches at climate summits and collaborates with international leaders. Veteran support: as an immigrant who deeply values American service members, he frequently supports causes benefiting veterans and military families. Public health and safety during global crises: he has used his social media presence to promote science-based health guidance, often using humor and relatable messaging. Cultural influence: Arnold Schwarzenegger's influence extends far beyond the industries he worked in. He has become a symbol of the American dream, the immigrant success story, the power of reinvention, physical and mental discipline, unshakable self-belief. His iconic quotes, film roles, and life lessons continue to inspire millions worldwide. In many ways, Schwarzenegger has become more than a celebrity, he is a cultural institution. Why Arnold Schwarzenegger's story endures: Schwarzenegger's life resonates because it feels both larger than life and deeply human. He has reached extraordinary heights but has also confronted failures, setbacks, and personal challenges. His resilience, combined with his ability to reinvent himself from one era to the next, makes his story timeless. His journey, from a small town in Austria to the heights of bodybuilding, Hollywood, business, and political leadership, is one of the most remarkable success stories of the modern age. An even more in-depth exploration of Arnold Schwarzenegger's life, influence, and legacy. Arnold Schwarzenegger is more than an athlete, more than a movie star, and more than a politician. He is a figure who shaped multiple fields with such force that his name became synonymous with excellence, ambition, and reinvention. His life story continues to be studied for what it reveals about discipline, mindset, and the pursuit of extraordinary goals. Below is an expanded deep dive into areas not yet covered, including his mindset, philanthropic projects, training principles, political reforms, business strategies, media presence, and global cultural symbolism. Schwarzenegger's mindset: the psychology of success. Arnold's achievements were not solely due to genetics or luck, They were rooted in a unique mindset sharpened from childhood. 1. The vision principle from his teens. Arnold practiced vision building, the idea.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.